The stages of menopause matter. In that initial period of perimenopause, which is anywhere between 40 and 55 years old. So like I said, progesterone, it kind of comes down on average, and estrogen, there might be some spiking up. And then during that early menopausal period, well, then things are kind of coming down and stabilizing over that postmenopause period. But what that matters because, and as we're going to see in the next couple slides, hormonal changes during the perimenopause and in postmenopause, but especially during that initial period, it really impacts two main body systems, which are interactive with each other and then interact with everything else in the body. And this is like really grossly simplifying it, but I want to focus on these two because from a lifestyle and things that you can control, these are two things that can be the most actionable and the most impactful. So what happens? There's an increase in cortisol or stress generally. There's an increase in tension and pain, like physical, muscular tension and pain. There's an increase in inflammation. There's an increase in mood and cognition problems, I guess. Fatigue, visceral fat, and lean tissue breakdown. These are all things that increase. And then what decreases is your stress resilience is decreased, your muscle and bone and connective tissues, thus all the joint pain and joint injuries that were mentioned goes down. Serotonin and GABA, these are two neurotransmitters in the brain that help with mood. So when they are off and fluctuating, that can contribute to mood and cognitive problems. Neuron growth also comes down, which means that actually literally our brain is shrinking. And this is interesting. There's like three key milestones in a woman's life where there's major hormonal shifts. But that also, based on the research, coincide with massive changes in brain size and brain function. So when a girl reaches puberty, when a woman is pregnant and postpartum, and menopause. So these are three milestones where there's massive changes in hormones, brain activity. The brain shrinks into those three stages, but then it grows new neurons because it's almost as if like the body knows that we will need to play a different role moving forward. And so the old stuff that you don't need anymore is kind of shrinking to make room for new growth. So the shrinkage is not forever, thank God. Metabolism goes down, and metabolism, we're not just talking about like the result being weight gain and fat gain. Metabolism is also just energy metabolism, how your cells make energy and produce energy. So if your metabolism is not functioning properly, then you get tiredness and, well, all sorts of things because all of your cellular functions are not working properly. They're not getting enough energy. Cardiovascular issues can arise, and insulin sensitivity goes down too. And these are important, and as we'll talk about in a bit.